Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Tuesday training. It's Des here, checking in to offer some encouragement to get out and about, to really get the week up and running. After Monday motivation yesterday, on a Tuesday every week, we're just looking to build on that activity. And whilst I've not done as much as I thought I might, I'm actually out now for a walk down by the Trent, enjoying the amazing evening sunshine. And you can probably see I've got a bit of a tan on my face. Over the last few days I've had a real opportunity to work on that. And like I said there, I'd have liked to have got out and done a little bit more activity today, but just when I was getting over talking about all the football and the excitement at that, how much I'd taken from it and being enthusiastic about the promotion, just over there, you probably just can't see it because the sun's still shining. I spent almost every minute of the last 5 days at Trent Bridge Cricket Ground. Not what I was expecting. I only had tickets for the first 2 days, but a freebie here and there meant I could spend a little bit more time doing something else I enjoy in much calmer surroundings. But ultimately, the game went into 5 days, and I didn't expect to spend this much time really sort of making the most of it, enjoying an absolutely cracking game of Test cricket. Those who enjoy this kind of thing will know what I mean. But it's been great as well. It's important for me to get out now and do my activity. The guys who I'd normally run with, Kay has taken that group this evening. I've been out and done their thing, so really sort of grateful to her and those for continuing those routines. It's not something I enjoy doing, in all honesty, but having invested so much time in the Test match, enjoyed it so much, got so much from it, enjoyed being out in the fresh air, and just what was happening, and then the game building up to the crescendo it did. It's been absolutely brilliant just to take a few days out, and cricket is one of those opportunities I get where I can just take a little bit time for myself. Of course, there's lots of things to do around it. In the last couple of days in particular, I've been going to work and then getting there as quickly as I can afterwards. But again, when I just need to sort of ease myself back in, spoke about being ill last week and ending the week not feeling fantastic. Just going to that cricket, just being there for the first few days, and then the way it sort of transpired and the game developed, it just made me feel absolutely great about everything. It's just another opportunity to almost take things as they come along. Cricket's a game that could be finished in 2 days, in all reality. It's not very often these days it goes to the full 5 days. So getting that opportunity to sort of spend so much time invested in something that ultimately, doesn't change a great deal in my life, but at other times I might spend a lot of time stressing about things that also don't affect me too much, and I just get bogged down with this job or that job. Don't get me wrong, I've got to come back to those, I've got to give it a real big effort. But again, as I sort of made the point on Monday motivation yesterday, it's just been a great opportunity to just take the pace off that little bit, and push on. And when I talk about Monday motivation, just want to say before I go any further, really appreciate the comments after the live episode last night. Again, because of the cricket, I'd spent some time doing one or two other things that I had to sort of fit in almost what probably would have been done in the day, but then I had to do them last night, and then I appeared on someone else's YouTube channel, and then I had to do DOdaily. So I chose to do it live. Got some really nice comments. It was one of those where I guess I finish and think, oh God, I should be doing this a little bit better. I shouldn't be rushing it in. I shouldn't be sort of saying it without thinking too much. But generally when this happens, I tend to get some really nice feedback, and people say, great DOdaily, Des, and that's amazing. One or two people who I know it might potentially be quite important for, the people who watch it and comment a lot, and then they say, what a great episode that was. And again, without sort of blowing smoke up my own arse, it's one of those where it's important to get that nice feedback, especially when you feel you might have squeezed it in, you might have rushed it in. I was explaining to someone today at the cricket about DOdaily and how important it is for me to do it, and how initially it was to help other people and support some projects I was doing with local councils and things like that. But I've possibly got the most from it, and there might be someone out there who's got a little bit more. I'm not saying I've definitely got the most. I've possibly got the most from it, because when I can get on and just be honest and relatable and say things the way they are, just explain why and how I do certain things, it just kind of levels off my sort of mood. And when things aren't great, when I'm potentially stressing about doing something I've not done, or stressing about what someone said, or concerned about this or that, me talking outwardly, it's almost cathartic, can't get my words out, cathartic in the way that I deal with things. It's just a way of dealing with it, and understanding that if I speak outwardly now, it's just a perfect reminder for me to be okay. And like I say, lots of times in the past I'd have beat myself up the fact I wasn't at that running group, and I've left a few things behind just to take time for me, but I always talk about the importance of that as well, don't I? The importance of taking time for ourselves, and that's definitely something I've done. The last 2 days in particular have been sort of, whilst I've seen one or two people, I've spent a lot of time just sort of getting about my business, enjoying the game, then doing whatever needs doing in my time, not in the time that I've set out to do it, not in the time that I do it week in, week out. It's important to have those routines, don't get me wrong. I spoke yesterday, sort of dug back into the motivations and why I do DOdaily and why the different motivations are so important. It's important today. As you can see, I'm out and about walking. The place I'm always at, the River Trent, look at it, absolutely stunning. Absolutely superb location, and somewhere where I can just think, yes, I've done it. Quite bizarrely, amongst everything, and amongst a conversation with one or two people, almost set myself a brand new challenge. Look out for that, almost a head-to-head with somebody, something I've not done before, and I'm really looking forward. If the other person keeps up to the word and keeps up to the word and goes with it, I'm looking forward to going head to head in a bit of a training plan and trying to lose some weight, bit of friendly rivalry competition, and again, it's just a different approach. I've been speaking a lot recently about how all the routines I have and have worked so well in the past have not quite clicked. So again, I'm just looking for different ways, and I mention that because I'm not beating myself up too much at the moment when things don't work. Almost feels like a little bit of a transition, and when that's happening, we have to take it. We have to sort of go with it and understand that if things need adapting, changing on a wholesome scale, and moving about and making it work, that's important too. It's just important to do what works for us, to maintain that positivity. Today, after 4 out of 5 days at the test match, time I wasn't expecting to enjoy so much of. Why would I be negative? Why would I start stressing about what's not been done? It's about finding a way to make it happen. Of course, get back on track with the things that need doing, but to make it happen that little bit better in the future. And if one or two sort of challenges or different ways to motivate myself, or a couple of extra days at the cricket tend to be working, why wouldn't I take it? Again, on a Tuesday, I'll always look to encourage that little bit of activity, get that movement going. The one thing the cricket doesn't allow, is much movement. You tend to sit in your seat for long periods. So again, getting out this evening, I'm going to show you what's surrounding me, all these colours, absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. The warming weather, this week it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. again, another positive to take. Whilst I'm getting back to normal, setting about my training, my activity, I can enjoy my surroundings as well. I can enjoy them. Short sleeves, sun on my face, like I say, tanning that little bit more every day, and just keep smiling. And that's all it's about, isn't it? Another great day. I've had lots of great times, lots of enjoyment, lots of fun. I say what I say just off the top of my head, and hopefully make it relatable and enjoyable. Yesterday, it proved that with the nice comments, the nice feedback I got. So if you've liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to do here. Again, I'm trying to explain that a little bit more because I've had 1 or 2 new subscribers, 1 or 2 people looking in at what I'm doing. That's absolutely amazing. If I can get even more, 9 more for 600. Come on guys, help me do it. That'd be fantastic. But until Wednesday workout, when I'll definitely be out there doing that little bit more. No cricket, no excuses. I'll be hard at it, however hard it feels getting in my Wednesday workout. Just doing it.